We are here at Rogers Place in Edmonton as we just saw the Florida Panthers defeat the Oilers 5-2 to take a 3-2 series lead. They're going to end up going back to Sunrise for the Cup for Game 6, and it was pretty much a dominating performance by Florida's defense in this game. Calvin Pickard ended up starting for the Edmonton Oilers, and that really did not matter because the Panthers really did well, especially Brad Marchand.
Yeah, no, it was the Brad Marchand show tonight. But we really just got to see the Panthers do the opposite of what they did last year when we came out here twice. Yep. And that was dominate the Oilers, play the kind of game that they wanted to play, and then take them to shutdown city in the third period. Now the Florida Panthers are headed home with a chance to win another one of those bad boys.
Sam Bennett continues to lead the league in goals scored in these playoffs. He scored off of a blocked shot. So he continues to have an excellent season. So right now, looking at it, for Conn Smythe, it's Brad Marchand 1A, Sam Bennett 1B, or you can flip it depending on how you feel.
Rose, she would give her vote. She just said to Brad Marchand, it's such a tight race. It's really cool that you've got two guys that are playing so amazingly well that they both have a very legitimate chance at winning the Conn Smythe Trophy. I wonder if you give the Conn Smythe to Brad Marchand, does that give him a little bit more of an incentive to re-sign with the Panthers? Maybe, if that's the case. Perhaps he should get the edge. I don't know. But either way, wow, amazing what they're doing.
Second period was definitely not the same second period in Game 4, even though the Panthers did give them the chance on the penalty kill.
Yes.
They killed off 2 penalties in that period, and they were excellent all game.
Yeah, 2 penalties in the first 10 minutes of the second period. Roy and I were looking at each other like, oh, God, please, not here we go again. Not what happened in Game 4. Still a little PTSD from that. But no, the penalty kill was amazing tonight. They were the same aggressive PK we've seen. They weren't overplaying any of the passing lanes. They were staying inside the house. They were doing excellent job breaking up passes. The Oilers really didn't have that many great opportunities on the power play at all, despite having 4 opportunities. So just great job by the Panthers PK. A huge bounce back game for them.
Eetu Luostarinen had broken his stick. It was 5 on 3.5. It gave just a memory of Kevin Stanley in Game 7 last season.
Apparently, the Panthers cannot have a successful Stanley Cup Final without a huge penalty kill in which one of their top PK guys breaks their stick. And it's really Panthers hockey. You wouldn't have it any other way. Good to see it for a second year in a row. Hopefully that means a second cup in a row.
Panthers team defense.
And the light just lost the battery.
Yeah, light.
And we're back with new settings. Roy?
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back with new settings.
And we're back with new settings. Gustav Forsling's defense in this game and the defense in the past couple of games has been excellent. The team defense, not just the defenseman, but the team defense, excellent tonight. And it seems like it was the toughest job for Edmonton to exit their own zone than it has been the entire series.
No, Florida was great at the Edmonton blue line. They clogged up the neutral zone as well as they had all series. And that top pairing, not just Gustav Forsling, but Aaron Ekblad was also amazing tonight. He was a +2. He had 2 shots on 3 attempts, 7 hits, 3 blocked shots, an all-around great game from Florida's top pairing. And they've had a rough go of it this series as they've been up against some of the top, whether it was Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl. Tonight it was both of them together for much of the game, and they were spectacular.
And it seems like Florida's play at both blue lines really, really affected this one because in transition, Eetu Luostarinen, it was another Eetu Luostarinen deflection and push off at the blue line that led to Brad Marchand's spectacular goal in the second period.
Yeah, Marchand had 2 great goals. Both of them came right off of faceoffs. Really interesting to see how as soon as the puck drops, he's flying through that circle, picking up the puck behind Edmonton's players and turning it into an offensive chance. And then he scored those 2 great goals. But that second goal, the one that came from their defensive zone faceoff, Eetu tipped it up to him in the neutral zone. And then he made that great move. I think it was on Wallman, turned him inside out. It was, as you said during the game, that was the kind of goal that we've been waiting to see from Connor McDavid. Instead, we saw it from Brad Marchand. Amazing.
Apologies, that was in the third period because Edmonton responded quickly within 2 minutes, and then Sam Reinhart responded even quicker in 46 seconds.
Yeah, big goal by Sam Reinhart. He did the same thing in, I think it was Game 3, where after Edmonton scored their first goal of the game, he got a quick one right back to get the momentum back in Florida's favor. Just another snipe by Sam Reinhart. He's been on fire the last few games as well. Remember we were talking about how Sam Reinhart hadn't done much scoring the first couple games. Check his last 3 games. I think he's got like 7 points. He's been on fire.
As I said, the team defense for the Florida Panthers did not let anybody behind them. There was no breakaways. No. And in transition, the back checking was pretty spectacular.
No breakaways, no real odd man rushes, none of the rush game that the Edmonton Oilers have been really doing and getting, as you said, getting behind the Panthers defense. This was the game that the Panthers have been waiting to play this whole series, and it was nice to see them do it in Edmonton because this place was crazy before puck drop, and that noise just went down, 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 and we had never seen this building so quiet before.
Yeah, and about 5 minutes left, they pulled Pickett for the extra man. They ended up scoring, but Etulus Ryan ended up getting the empty net goal to salt this one
Yes.
away.
From
And
about
now,
200 feet away, from right over there
Yep.
to all the way down there.
yep.
Now we get to go all the way back home and maybe see the Stanley Cup in Sunrise for the second straight June. I don't know.
Oh, wow. The Panthers winning in Edmonton, that's just something that
Yeah.
I didn't
Just
see.
glad to see that.